What's up, gamers? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, and today we're back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Born in the Fire America mod. I set up this battle in a winter fort here today, and it's going to be baller. So we've got the redcoats set up against the ramparts here, ready to fire out at the oncoming Continental Army that is going to be attacking. The Continental Army completely surrounds the fort during this blizzard, and they've also got 3 artillery pieces over here. Well, 2 of them are technically mortars, this one, and this one right here is in fact an artillery piece, and it looks like the artillery crewman there died. Okay, strange. The redcoats have a lot of men, obviously, surrounding this fort, as well as 1 cannon guarding the entrance for them over here. So should be a really cool battle. I'm super excited about it. I love me some good old-fashioned American Revolution warfare in Men of War Assault Squad 2. So if you guys enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button. Let's try and get 750 likes in the first 24 hours. I think that is very achievable. If folks hit that like button, it's appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're working our way towards 400K, baby. And comment down below what other kind of battles you want to see out of this mod. Either way, let's get it going. Alrighty then, gamers, we're gonna go in slow-mo and press start here. It's probably gonna start right away, I'm guessing. Okay, not right away, but you can see the Continental soldiers out in the background, sort of moving around a little bit, and we have the first shots from the redcoats going out. The crew on top here yet to fire. Oh, they actually choose to mainly fire off to the right over this side, I guess, going for a bit of a closer range shot, which makes sense to me. Some more troopers are going down for the Continental Army, but others are splitting up and beginning their fire up against the redcoat laddies that are defending the fort here. There's probably a good couple hundred redcoats up in here. Yeah, at least like 250, I'd say, or something along those lines. There's also some in the buildings and things like that. There's quite a number of redcoats here, and then probably like 500 or so Continental Army soldiers attacking. So, you know, more attackers than defenders, but of course that is sort of necessary when you're going up against a fort of this caliber. It's very small, but definitely formidable. This is a fort that could definitely last a good amount of time. All right, let's go into normal speed here, because these battles can be horribly slow if you go in slow motion during them, because the reloading, man, oh lordy, it takes gosh dang forever. These redcoats up here peppering some fire out at the Continental Army. A couple of the pistol officers here for the Continental Army getting in there and doing some kapooyas. There's a redcoat officer right here too. He's got his spyglass out. He's like, oh, there's a guy here. Oh, let me take a shot. And he actually misses right there. Yikes. Oh, another one goes in with his saber, gets a kill, but then gets clapped by a redcoat soldier right there. More redcoats over here going down. Looks like maybe they fell off the ramparts even. That's pretty brutal right there. Holy cow. Yikes. The boys up on the walls here still holding true. Ooh! Was that a shot from the mortar right there? It seems like the mortars might actually be working this time around. For whatever reason, sometimes the cannons in this mod don't actually do anything. But yes, it does appear as though the artillery pieces are managing to get some kills in this battle this time around. Unlike the last American Revolution battle we did, where they really didn't do anything. They were just super broken. So that's good to see. I'm actually super happy about that, because I was somewhat worried that they would be busticated yet again. But we are getting some fire out there. All right, tons of reloading going on for the redcoats down here. The American troopers here coming awfully close. Let's see here. Yellow are dead redcoat soldiers. Red are dead Continental Army soldiers. And actually, more redcoats are looking dead right now than there are Continental Army soldiers dead at the moment. So things not going super well for the redcoats as of right now. However, they do still have a very large interior defense, and maybe that's where their defensive here will actually end up picking up a little bit more, because at the moment it's not looking too good. But you know, maybe they just need to get that big old interior defense going, and then they'll be golden, they'll be crispy, it'll be all fine, good, and dandy. We do have a few elite grenadiers up here on the walls here. They do have grenades, very primitive grenades at that, but hey, a grenade nonetheless, and they might just be able to get a kill or two for the redcoat boys here. Just maybe, baby. Who knows? All right, more bluecoats, I guess you could call them. No, Continental Army soldiers coming on up here, and it looks like there is an explosion over here that could have either been artillery or a grenade. Not entirely sure. My bet's probably on a grenade though from an elite grenadier up here. Let's see. Are there any? I am actually currently not seeing any elite grenadiers, so maybe it was artillery. Not fully sure. Oh, no, it was definitely an elite grenadier. In fact, these ones way back here. Okay, the Continental Army is bursting into the fort here, actually, and the Redcoats are having to start their defense. Let's see. Is this thing going to fire out? It doesn't really seem to want to. Oh! It gets hit hard. Oh, it does fire out once. It's now reloading. It got one kill with that shot. Alrighty then, these troopers have to defend this thing while it slowly and painstakingly reloads. Let me see if I could zoom in a little bit here. Oh, that, it kind of worked actually. Yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, you love to see it. We got a little bit of zoomage going here during this blizzard. Alright, that thing is taking forever to reload. Now there's only one trooper manning it. The rest have all been shot. This is, okay, this cannon position is not the most fantastic. Grenadier gets a nice little shot off right there, killing a trooper. We've also got these troopers on this interior rampart, and then not to mention this back rampart here seems to have survived most of its attack. There's still a number of Continental Army soldiers out there sniping at them, but for the most part, those guys did manage to survive okay. So the interior does have a solid defensive system to withstand any sort of American assault here for the most part. Artillery from the outside actually blowing up that mortar now, and wreaking some havoc. It's from these guys back here who are taking full advantage of the fact that they've got no pressure on them at all right now, and they're able to get some good shots off. All right, here come a lot of these army soldiers. They're getting up in here, actually just completely charging into the fort here, and like 6 people have taken a shot at this guy, and each and every one of them has missed. Ooh, the Redcoats are really choking this defense right now. I mean, they should be holding out against like the 7 people who are invading right now, but instead they're missing all of these shots and doing absolutely nothing, dude. It is no good at all. This is a massive yikes from me, dog. Massive yikes from me, brother, man, Bill. All right, well, we've got some more soldiers back here sniping a number of the Redcoats over this way. These guys still actually taking pot shots at the Continental Army soldiers who are on the outside of the fort here, firing in at them, although their numbers are dwindling quite a bit. These troopers over here also holding steady right there. These soldiers trying to get some like cheeky kills around here, but the Grenadiers have been blowing them sky high too. So I really think the bulk of this battle is going to end up being in the fortress itself, and the exterior attackers are going to eventually sort of migrate into this interior area. And they're actually getting pretty far here. Okay, a number of them are going down now. The Redcoats somewhat getting a grip and managing to get some more kills as these attackers continually come on in here. But still, they've lost a lot of troopers that they really shouldn't have. Another mortar fire going in right there, just not being super duper effective, though. Those things are not managing to get a lot of kills in the slightest. In fact, they're missing the vast majority of their shots here. Oh, actually, another hit right here, and it did get 1 kill. But again, not crazy effective from these mortars. Let's actually see how many kills they have exactly. This one has 2. This one has 2. And believe it or not, this one has 2. A total of 6 kills between those artillery shots. Not awfully impressive, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. You know, you're not going to do too much better than that. Okay, I am going to go ahead and squad up these soldiers back here. Try and get them to move towards the entrance because they're not really doing anything back here right now. So just want to keep the battle going. Keep the battle going a little bit. So we've got a ton of soldiers in here crawling around, but the Redcoats do manage to pick them off as they move on in here. So that's definitely a good thing. The guys in the far back here acting as almost sharpshooters for them and managing to deal the vast majority of the damage here. In fact, very few of them going down now. It seems like the Redcoats definitely got a grip at this point and are finally managing to hold fast. Nations at war. Oh my god, game reference. Ooh, a kapooya from that guy, but he gets shot in the back as well. This officer right here firing his pistol into the attackers. He misses, and they manage to continue on forward here, getting behind some cover, in fact, and managing to get some shots off. They do end up dying right there, and right there, that guy got absolutely assassinated right there. Oh my god. We got troopers up on these ramparts still firing away as well. The troopers in the back providing excellent cover fire. It is ramping up most definitely at this point, and the Continental Army is not fulfilling enough kills, I think, at this juncture to manage to really make too much of a difference in the defensive lines. But there's still a lot of them to go through for the Redcoats, and the Redcoats need to keep up this efficiency if they want to win. A squad is coming in over this way. A number of them die, but another of them are, in fact, charging on forward and managing to kill the 3 or 4 troopers who were holding this left flank over here. But it's not completely over because there are still more soldiers over this way ready to take the mantle and defend as well. So this attack, while somewhat successful, not exactly detrimental to the Redcoats. There's still plenty more that they can do. More troopers pushing up middle as well here. These Redcoats up here slowly reloading and taking some pot shots at the enemy too. Why don't we go ahead and check some of the kills out. This trooper right here, Jonathan Mitchell, has 4 kills. Mason has none. This trooper has none. This guy's got none. This guy's got 1. This guy's got 2. This guy's got 3. This guy's got 3. This guy's got 1. Okay, so actually quite a number of Redcoats back here getting some solid kills in them. So not too bad in the slightest. More Continental Army soldiers kind of coming around the backs here. That's a mortar shot hitting right there. And it looks like it did actually end up getting quite a number of Redcoat kills right there. That is brutal. Not to mention these troopers back here still taking pot shots at these guys and hoping to get some kills while their boys sort of enter in from the other side. These ramparts in this half of the fort are basically taken over by the Continental Army, but then it's the back half that the Redcoats are still managing to hold on to pretty nicely. Another mortar shell ending up landing right there. I'm not sure if that one did any damage. I mean, it seemed to actually hit in basically the exact same place that the last one did, so it's not going to do all that much if it keeps on doing that, let's be completely honest. Maybe its aim is a little too good because it keeps hitting in the exact same place. What can you do about that, dude? Probably nothing. Probably nothing at all. All right, more Continental Army soldiers moving down the middle. I'm going to take a sip of water. Oh, yeah, baby. Be a hydro homie, boys. Come on. Come on. Do it for the water gods and water fountain boy. Do it for the boys. All right, the Redcoats actually holding on tight now. Holding on tight. If we look at the minimap, red are the Redcoats and blue is the Continental Army. There's still a number of Continental Army soldiers just kind of hanging out in the back, but the Redcoats have this solid defense over here. So the troopers who are hanging out in the back, I am going to send them to the front of the fortress here because they appear to be doing basically nothing at this point, and it's more interesting to see the soldiers in the battle partake in the battle than lay on their tummies in the freezing cold on the outside, you know? So we will move them in, but they're going to trickle in definitely, so the Redcoats could definitely take advantage of this pretty good. So we've got a couple squads coming in now. We'll see how the Redcoats manage to deal. They're still just sort of the same troopers that were already in, sort of trickling around here, and the Redcoats taking some shots at them. The mortar is impacting a little bit here. Oh, there's a bit of a push over here on the left side. Takes out 1 trooper right there. These 2 that we're holding over here have been dead for a while now. The Grenadiers firing away. Haven't really seen them use much in terms of grenades in a little while. That could certainly be helpful if they end up doing that again. But for now, they're just sort of firing randomly. Another Redcoat soldier goes down right there, but there's still a bunch alive in these backlands over this way. A couple of soldiers creeping around over here for the Continental Army. Redcoats are going to have to deal with them pretty soon here, for sure. But the Continental Army is still very hesitant to really do a massive push here that they truly need. They're just sort of trickling their soldiers in, which is exactly what the Redcoats need in order to win this thing. Trickling in with muskets is good for the defenders. Overwhelming with muskets is very bad for the defenders, but the trickle-in strat seems to be what the Continental Army is currently sort of going for right now. These Grenadiers up here still getting some nice pot shots off. Let's see how many kills they got. Well, that guy just died. This trooper has none, this trooper has none, and this trooper has 1. Wow, these Grenadiers are not very effective. Holy cow, that's kind of sad right there, actually. Definitely very sad. Oh! Whoa, that was so good. That guy just got 6 kills. Hot dang. And then they fire their rifles and get more. Okay, these Grenadiers back here are the Chads. They're the Chadadiers, baby. They're the Chad Grenadiers, my dude. And they are actually causing a bit of a rumpus right now. All right, the Continental Army finally has their troopers actually in the fort, and there's even still more in the back there. And so the red coats, that's what I'm trying to say, are sort of having to go into turbo mode, defense zone, baby. And they're doing just that. They're actually managing to challenge every single soldier who ends up attacking them here. Ooh, mortar shot takes out that grenadier right there and actually opens up an avenue for that guy to get in here too. The redcoats, every time a Continental Army soldier actually enters on in, they are taking him out. They are living up to this challenge, but slowly and surely the artillery is taking them out, and random sniper shots are sort of taking out these redcoats as well. So we're down to like the last sort of 10 redcoat soldiers over here, and they are about to be flooded. They're going to get a few more kills here, and they are indeed. They're getting a couple more kills, making the best of it, but still, it's just not going to be enough. There's barely any left. There's one trooper now over here, Juan Ross. Interesting name for a British man. Yes, we got a kill with Juan. Juan, no! Oh, Juan ends up going down. So the redcoats do end up losing this battle here, but they did a gosh darn good job. Red are dead Continental Army soldiers. Yellow are dead redcoats. Tons of dead American soldiers across the battlefield here. Really, really impressive stuff, actually, from the redcoat defenders. They did a fantastic job, to be completely honest. They really took down some enemies, but at the end of the day, it was too late, and the redcoat defenders ended up falling to the wayside to the Continental Army soldiers. So that's the end of the battle, boys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you did enjoy this battle. Be sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more Born in the Fire America mod. All right, guys. See ya.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.